This is July 23rd, you know what I'm saying? Got one here, Bill in the joint, ready to introduce himself.
Yeah, it's your boy, Dollar Bill, you know what I mean? I'm in here, my boy King invited me to the black table, like I like to call it, you know what I mean?
That's what we call it, this is Black Table Podcast, you know what I'm saying? Kingkast, Black Table.
I'm in here, let's go.
I was gonna have E introduce himself yesterday. Niggas didn't get it. He new to the cast type of shit, so I had to kind of roll with the punches. You see, nigga even hopped up on a nigga doing on the set, like that. So imagine a nigga hop up during the set, be like, oh yeah, I forgot we on live cast. Then turn around and then be like, yeah, let's wrap it up on live cast. You know what I'm saying? But some niggas is built for that shit, some niggas is not. I just want his opinion to be heard from the point of view of somebody who is from the other side of the fence, the suburbs and shit, you know what I'm saying? But we in this motherfucker, it's my nigga for like, shit, I don't know how many years now. I was 8, he was like 11 when I met him, you know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of history, but I know this motherfucker be on his shit when it comes to all the events and news and black rights and unions and all that shit like that. So we got a couple subjects we gonna run over and shit, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker.
Hold on, that was actually 7 and 9, nigga.
7 and 9?
Yeah, you was 7 and I was 9.
I could have been 7.
You was 7, my nigga, I'm trying to tell you.
Because
it fucked me up
that
too.
That would have been first grade.
Nigga, you was 7, nigga, I swear to God.
That would have been first grade. I swear I had to meet you on 2nd grade.
Bro, you still was 7 at the time. Swear to God, because when you told me you was 7, nigga, you, first of all, I think me and you was like the same size, nigga. I was 9, you was 7.
Yeah.
Bro, nigga, I was like, damn, nigga, you 7?
that's motherfucker. I had to be 8, dog, because I was too young. 7, I wasn't really doing, but we was so far ahead of our time that
I'm telling you, nigga, you was 7.
At 7, I was just telling somebody yesterday. I was telling a 17-year-old yesterday. I was like, first of all, y'all gotta understand, we was way ahead of y'all time. Like 6th graders now look like toddlers. They look like kids. They like belong in a elementary or something like that. Like you gotta walk them holding their hands. That's what 6th graders look like now. The 6th graders, when we were coming up, was grown. Like the women had ass and titties and we smacking ass back then. It was going down in that bitch. Like we was way ahead of our time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I go get into a farm subject. Y'all see what the subject is though. We go to talk our shit, we niggas, you know what I'm saying? First thing up, well, first of all, I did get that track, the Fight the Power 2020 joint. It is mastered. I don't know how I feel. I don't like the fucking mix, okay? I don't like the fucking mix because I have parts on there that are emphasized for a reason. You ever had your shit where you do this extra harmonizing or something on a verse or on your ad-libs because you need it to be heard, and then you have somebody else mix it, and now they either non-existent, too low, or some shit like that. I had this part on there specifically where I was like, I've been slinging cocaine, It's supposed to sound like an asshole, like, nah, boo, I've been slinging cocaine. That's what it's supposed to sound like. But on the mix, everything was cut, and he cut the riff off the end, so it sounded like, I've been slinging cocaine. It's no swag to it. I don't like that. I don't like that shit. All I need you to do when you mixing a verse for me is adjust the levels. Anything other than that, you can leave that shit out. Because I put every sound effect, everything I want in my verse already because I know how to. So when I want it mixed, I just want you to adjust the levels so they don't peak over the beat or be under the beat, and so I'm understandable. That's all I want you to do. Future engineers, if I ever pay you to master my track because I'm too lazy to do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Just know that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so y'all nigga Dollar Bill in the joint, man. South side of the building represent. Motherfucking townhouses in here, man.
Better say it, nigga.
Now, we grew up out there. It was a motherfucker out there. And shit, we get into that later. We gonna take some time to reminisce after that. It's not gonna be a 2-hour fucking podcast this time. That was totally out of whack. You know what I'm saying? But, so first subject up, actually, let me make sure I got all my oh, here we go, right here. So first subject up is Kanye running for office. So, I knew this nigga had something to say about it. It's impossible for him not. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, oh, immediately we gotta get into that shit, cause
yo, Kanye, like, I always like Kanye. You know what I mean? Like he literally one of my favorite producers. You know what I mean? Me being a producer myself, or should I say beat maker?
As a producer.
Well, yeah.
That's a fucking producer.
Well, yeah, you right. So,
you know don't discredit or take nothing from yourself, nigga. You do what they do. They just happen to get rich before you.
Right. So, I mean, I heard the gripe about the comment he made about
Louisiana boy, what up?
I heard the comment he made about Harriet Tubman not freeing any slaves. And this is the part. No, because I'm actually on the other side of what he was saying versus the popular opinion. So, like,
see, the thing where he fucks up, we not saying that Harriet Tubman. They never said Harriet Tubman freed the slaves.
Right, but that's the comment he made.
They said she helped release them from captivity.
Right.
Meaning she took a massive group of slaves,
right,
and helped them take this underground railroad to escape slavery, torture, and captivity.
Right.
So she moved. See, she got them to get to the north. You know what I'm saying? Where they weren't gonna be beat the shit out of on a regular basis. Where they weren't owned by anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what she did. So the whole freed the slaves thing's a misconception. The same thing about Abraham Lincoln freeing the slaves.
That nigga had to.
It wasn't.
That nigga had to.
It wasn't what they thought it was, and he didn't free them.
Hey.
He gave them.
No.
Partial right, but no. Go ahead.
When you get a chance, look up the Gullah Wars. I was just looking at it. Look up the Gullah Wars when you get a chance. That's GULLAH Wars. This is the reason why Lincoln had to free the slaves, because of the Gullah Wars. The stories that they don't tell you is niggas was rebellion all around that bitch. You know, niggas was still like, bitch, let's get them. And it was losing.
Let's get them.
They was winning some of them, they was losing some of them, but the point was, the Gullah Wars had picked up. Meaning more slaves was hearing stories about slaves taking over and taking action. So more motherfuckers started fighting up into the point that he had to free them motherfuckers, or it'd have been a crazy motherfucker around here, boy.
Yeah, they able to have the extinct us or commit genocide on us like they did in there.
Well, they already had mass populated us.
Yeah.
By, oh, you fuck this slave, you sleep with that slave.
Automatically.
Right.
That nigga make big niggas.
Like they breeding like you do animals and shit. You know what I mean? That's the shit they was doing.
I'm gonna pay way more
look at the Gullah Wars.
I'm gonna pay way more attention to y'all comments to this session. So y'all tap in. If y'all watching, feel free to just say something or make a little quick comment like, yo, blah blah in the building or something like that. I'm gonna respond. I'm watching y'all stuff now. Louisiana boy said he was speaking about the common misconceptions, and yeah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? We got the milkman here. He said it's gonna be another civil war if shit don't change, and that's real. That's absolutely real. And if it don't, they deserve it.
I mean, I don't know why. Unless we can overthrow the National Guard first.
Said Gullah Wars lasted till Vietnam War. Yeah.
And that's the shit they never talk about that in school. I just read some shit about them wanting to teach LGBTQ history in school, but then don't want to teach you about black history. Come on, man.
First.
That shit crazy.
What is? Hold on, no. Because I don't want to sound biased or none of this other shit they gonna label me as. But what the fuck is LGBT history? Okay. What is history of LGBT?
There's a lot of movements that they had.
Like, dude, let's be serious, man. The people who were And a lot of it we didn't even know. Like, first of all, a lot of people was fooling around on the low and shit and not saying nothing, and nobody knew that they messed around like that. Okay, so it's not a thing of LGBT being this thing or movement back then. It's about them, the ones who was into like that extra type of shit, sneaking around and doing it on the super duper low though. And like I said, I'm not gonna go all into that because that's actually a whole nother subject. And I may actually do a podcast about LGBTQ, what is it, IA now? Some shit like that. And I have somebody of the community, of that community, sitting in here so we can actually get a sufficient opinion on everything. And you know it's gonna get a little heated in that motherfucker. Cause you know, we gonna pose them questions that people wanna know. Like one of which being a lot of them like how I don't like penetration, and then they go straight to a chick who's gonna use a strap on them.
I think it's got something more to do with the mental, something like with your mental capacity. Like you find more comfort if you're a male, comforting into another male. Or if you're a female, you find more comfort into a female. Maybe you didn't get a certain type of love when you was a kid. Maybe you've seen a naked picture of something of some sort. I don't know, you know what I mean? I can't really explain it. What I do know is it's a thin line between being born gay and just being choosing gay. I still don't think that people are born gay. I still think it's just something that they saw at a very, very young age that they probably can't remember subconsciously, which makes them even float that way or even go that way.
Right.
I'll probably argue down by that, but...
Well, first of all, we broke away from calling it what it is, and it's a mental instability. At the end of the day, natural as human beings, we cannot reproduce engaging in that activity. So if that's not enough to tell you, I don't know what to say. On top of that, on top of the very God that they say they believe in and worship and stuff like that, they want to be married under holy matrimony under the very person that said he didn't like that shit. Don't do it. It's a sin. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I remember a couple verses in which he reduced a couple people, like not Jesus, but God reduced a couple people back to the ashes for trying to commit that act. So I'm not gonna be manipulated by propaganda that's made to brainwash us into not reproducing. I'm sorry, but nah, we gonna get. Let's get back on Kanye. Let me read a couple of these comments because I especially so Louisiana boy said they don't even teach real white history, true white history either. Ron Sushi 2 said Marcus Garvey said blacks would have to leave USA one day. That's real. You know what I'm saying? We kind of was hope either that or it's going to be some shit here. It's going to end up another way.
That's dumb. For number one, it's proven that white people cannot survive without black people. And you can go all the way back to the very, very beginning.
You getting in on this?
Yeah, I'll tap some of that.
Oh, yeah.
So
we smack ass.
They ain't been able to do shit without black people from the beginning of time. The Moorish people taught whites how to put their pets outside, make a corral, you know, don't have them all in the house or where you sleep, where you live at, how to wash hair. This is documented, proven history. And let me tell you something else. If you think I'm bullshitting, watch a documentary called Hidden Colors 1, 2, 3, and 4. Watch all 4 of them.
Oh yeah, we got to take a shot to a complimentary shot.
Okay. And then go back and Google the shit, and then you'll be like, damn, that actually is a story, or that actually is something. You know what I mean? It's an island that ain't been inhabited by absolutely nobody. The islanders won't let nobody get close to it. Ask yourself, do they believe in God? Do they read the Bible? but they're allowed to exist on this planet, on this earth, without any interference from any outside. No Buddha, no Allah, no Jesus, none of that.
And it's funny because, like I said yesterday, I was talking on that. I said, like I said, they're getting away with a lot of shit because we're not spanking their ass for it. So when we started spanking their ass, we started getting small results. Now, when they start to slow down on us like they doing right now because of their election, we need to super spank their ass. We need to go all the way in because they not going. The talking that you guys saying it's gonna take to make change is bullshit. We've been doing that for centuries already.
Centuries.
All the talking shit is done. Okay? Done. We've done it already. We tried that. It don't work. Now it's time for action. And orchestrated, constructed action. Not just dumbass just go out and do some shit. You know what I mean? Well, let me check. Let me cut a couple more of these. So, the milkman said they not just gonna give us freedom like they like to play games. And you absolutely right, but that's my point. We're gonna have to spank they ass.
You just gotta take action. Like the workers did at Amazon, and a couple of essential workers. They all put together a walk-off. The niggas walked off the job.
Hey.
And you know, I always wanted that. If everybody didn't go to work for one day, I'm talking about if everybody, especially everybody black, didn't go to work for one day all on the same day, do you know what type of power that hold, my nigga? You know what type of power that hold?
We buy a lot of shit, dog.
You know what type of power that hold? We buy all that shit.
Unnecessary shit.
We buy all that shit. Ain't nothing they make out there that we don't buy. Nigga, come on, stop it.
They advertising it to us too much. We want it.
Yeah.
We think we should have this shit. And it's not really shit for real.
That's still post slavery, if you ask me, which is a condition, because you gotta remember, my great grandma taught my great grandma taught my grandma taught my mama, and my mama taught me the same shit that she had learned, nigga, 100 and some years ago, all the way up until now, me being 40, and what I do have kids, I gotta figure out a way not to teach my kids that same shit.
Shit is sad, man.
So this is how come the world is changing now, because a lot of people have broke that chain way before it even got to the age I am right now. You know what I mean? A lot of people broke that chain.
Look at this shit. I don't know if y'all can see this motherfucker, but this bitch pretty as hell. You know I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna post my shit. I'm a weed connoisseur. You see it posted. This some good ass weed. But nah, so first of all, the milkman chiming in. I like this nigga. Oh yeah, hold on. Here we go. Shit, you know what I'm saying? To however many years it's been, I just don't feel like trying to figure it out now. Alright, hold on. Also forgot something very important. You know what I'm saying? Just a shot for him. R.I.P. my nigga Jason James.
R.I.P. Jason, baby.
Man, I can't believe that shit.
That shit still fucked up, bro.
It still fucked me up, son. Like, that's my nigga. Like, as in, hey, what's going on, nigga? What you got up today? Shit, you off work normal time? Shit, what's happening? Shit, you know I ain't talking about shit. Probably just swing through, blah, blah. That's that nigga to me.
Right.
So, when I get a call that something happened, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it just didn't seem real. And to this day, it don't seem real, cause I can't replace him with no fucking body. The nigga, it was just that nigga was cut how he was cut, and you had to appreciate him for that while he was here, and I did. You know what I mean? But nah. So the shit, like, first of all, the milkman going in this bitch.
What do you say?
Nigga said,
okay, let's get back to the subject, though.
Yeah. We
I know y'all want to touch some more on some of that.
Yeah, he do.
That political shit is where it's at, man.
Because the milkman said, I don't understand how a girl like a girl that look like a dude. And it's funny because I do understand the concept, because at the end of the day, they like the dude. They like dudes. Don't want to say they do, but they like the compassionate connection to a female.
You remember I was just dating no girl that was gay. She had a full girlfriend. She had a full girlfriend for like about 2 years.
And he said, just get with a dude then.
A full girlfriend for 2 years. Then she got with me after she got with a girl. Now remind you, she already had kids before she was with a girl. So when I asked her what made her want to come back to men again, it was something in her womanhood that made her yearn to come back for a man. She looked for that security, that stability, that strength, that protection.
At the end of the day, you can't fucking automate that. You can't make believe that when you're not that. You can't fake to be an alpha. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, it's still alpha shit that you're not capable of. Not only that, but even if you go on to have a full-blown sex change, when you die, they go to autopsy you, or they bury, it's gonna be like, oh, this person was a woman, or this person was because you're still you. Right. It's a mental thing. It's only the outside you changing because you're not comfortable. But that, like I said, that's another subject. Dude said we was here before the white people. Of course we were. We was the first.
Yeah. We already know that.
We was the first one.
That's nothing to you. You know what I mean?
But said Indians was here with us.
But I'm glad you know
real
that.
Indians was here with us, and the Native Americans.
Hold up, though. I always argue this one right here, though, right?
But if you talking about people that was here,
this is what
Indians.
This is what I always argue about. The people, some of the Native Americans, some of the tribes look just like me, look just like you. Skin dark like us, wasn't no long hair, wasn't no hair. The Indians that y'all see, the Native Americans they show y'all, is the raped and pillaged ones, the ones they tried to make white. Why do you think their noses look like that? You see them Africanoid features in them, but you don't see that Africanoid skin tone. You see that just like the Mexicans. You see them Africanoid features in the Mexicans? Man, they mix with niggas all day. Motherfuckers just don't want to be men. All the Dominican Republicans, that's the Dominican Republicans. All the motherfuckers down in Dominican Republic. You know what I mean? All the motherfuckers down there. Come on, man. Sammy Sosa trying to turn himself white, nigga. That nigga's dark like me. That guy darker than me. His skin, he was darker than me with a big fat ass nose, nigga. You African. Stop it. And you really not African. You know what I mean? I'm saying though, because black people
because he gonna say that ignorant shit, he don't give a fuck.
Black people that's mixed and got something else in them only want to be a nigga when it benefit to be a nigga. You know what I mean? Period. Oh, all of a sudden out the blue when you talking to a nigga, you motherfucking you Creole and all this shit now, you know what I mean? Nigga, you look just like me talking about you Creole. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Just cause I don't know my history or my past, it ain't next to kin to me. My mama or my daddy wasn't, Jamaican or Island or whatever. Nigga, it's so much history before me. You know what I mean? And if you got any white family members that's from your past about, I'm gonna just say 100 years ago, nigga, that blood is gone, washed away. All of that white blood washed away, period. And that's how come these black women having these babies by these black men, these mixed babies. And what did the mixed baby do? The mixed baby associate with the blackness and have a baby by somebody else black, and the baby is even more black.
Our genes are dominant.
Yeah, we got more melanin.
It's dominant.
Melanin, nigga.
When you mix us with any other gene, ours is dominant over it. You'll always see us in it way more than the other one. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a natural way that the process goes. We got strong genes.
Unless you're my brother.
Because we are strong people.
Unless you're my brother, I can show you his kids.
We are the feared. You know what I mean?
This shit crazy.
They pay $5 to get the same benefits the Indians do.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. And you're right about that. A lot of whites at a point in time did pay them $5 to say that they was Native American, and they not Native American. And since it was so long ago, to this very day, you'll never fucking know it.
To be honest, man, I don't know what this strain was called. My girl got this strain. I know this, and this shit called Garfield. This shit,
nigga, I'm ready to smoke before I get drunk, nigga.
That was motherfucking,
turn up.
White cookie? Right
White
there?
cookie shit straight.
That shit, you know what I mean? But that's pretty much what we on over here. Let me see what, look, false account. Respect, you look it up and see. I did look that up. Said there's only 3 actual races.
I just read this on the.
Everything else is mixed, you mean?
I read this on CNN News about Kanye, Kim and Kanye asking for compassion for Kanye West.
Asking for compassion?
Yeah, because he had mental health and shit, you know what I mean?
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here, nigga. They just gonna keep letting this nigga loose. You just gonna keep letting this nigga loose on the public, man?
Not only that, but stop the fucking bullshit.
Hey, you keep letting this nigga
Chris
loose.
was wrong this time. Chris, that's a Chris move. That's a Chris Jenner move. First of all,
nigga, that called by his real name?
Chris, Kim mom.
Oh yeah, that's Bruce.
Yeah.
Caitlyn.
So, no, that's Bruce.
I know.
That's Bruce.
Brucey B.
Kid Capri. I tell you, it's gonna go down in this motherfucker. It's gonna be some shit talked about tonight, nigga. Now look, the motherfucking thing is, you're not finna call this musical fucking genius and this intelligent artist and even freehand artist a fucking mental patient, dog. You're not finna do. Y'all are destroying him mentally. Y'all are.
They draining that nigga.
They draining all the life and talent out of
that nigga, man.
That's why he felt like, even though it wasn't, he felt like Get Out was about him. Because that's the position he felt. He feel like he in the sunken place. We done told him he in the sunken place 100 times.
Right.
He just now realizing it. Like, oh man, I'm in the sunken place.
Yeah,
but I'm stuck in here. Because now I got kids. Now I'm married. You know what I mean? So it's a little different, of a situation. It's not going to be the same or the same exit strategy that any other spot might have. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like that. It's going to be a little more tough. You know what I mean?
Well, he put himself in that position. He put himself in that position for that bread.
Black, right? There's no other red. But what about the Hispanics? They was here. You know what I'm saying? They got
Yeah, and for the record, the Mayans actually was dark as me. They don't tell you that shit. The Mayans was actually dark as me. They make me think they was fucking Mexicans. Ask yourself one of the other. Well, that's a little racist. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm saying though, you got to know that melanated people are some of the most innovative people on the planet Earth, man. And that's not to discredit nobody else. That's just to say, it's something chemically inside of us that's different than everybody else, man. Period. What they get that mixed boy? Football nigga. Patrick Mahomes. The biggest contract sports ever had, ever. In any fucking sport. Baseball, maybe except for golf, you know what I mean? But them not contracts.
Yeah, maybe except for golf.
No, because them not contracts though. You know what I mean? Other than that though, contract sports, he got paid the most out of anybody, dog. Ridiculous. You know what I mean? They gave more money than Brady, and Brady got 6 fucking rings, man. Although Brady don't need no money, I know he's still thinking like, what in the entire fuck? 500 million?
Right.
God damn, nigga. 500 million? 10 years?
No, he said Kanye ahead of the curve. To be honest, he goes against the stronghold.
No, it's because he reads shit that we can't get to.
Absolutely.
He's seeing shit that we can't even get to.
And that's why
he say shit like
that. That's
that.
why I said if this is a chess move, if this is all part of this nigga plan to get in that fucking box in that office, boy, if he get there, boy.
No, but the funny thing is, his own people hate him more than white people hate him.
Right now,
make that make sense. These niggas get mad. These niggas get mad. Be having some of the dumbest shit to say about Kanye, man.
Everybody want Kanye to the back. They want George Bush does not care about white people, Kanye back. I mean, does not care about black people, Kanye back. They want him back. And
it's the same one.
It is
the same one.
Nigga ain't changed. He putting this show on though for you right now because he got to do what he got to do to get in there.
I don't think it's something. Any publicity is good publicity, period. As long as it's good or bad, as long as a motherfucker talking about you. So I get that part. That could be what he's doing. But at the same time, I just believe Kanye's smarter than that. And that he's privy to information that you and I can't even Google. That's what I'm saying. He's privy to information that you and I can't even Google. And first of all, Google is, come on, man. It's they put it on there for you to look. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of shit that's not even on Google, nigga. That's very important information that you and I would love to know. Like, information like, how come as soon as you're born, your social security number is a business and they make X amount of dollars off your social security number up until the point of which you die. Which is why our money is legal tender now. Because, so every baby that's born, they give them a social security number, and let's just say they made $10 million in that baby's name off the social security number. This is how they doing this. That's why the census is so important. They was using dead motherfuckers to print up money. This is how come the US dollar damn near ain't worth shit. If the other countries wasn't hiding the US a secret, basically just being a slave factory, nigga, every job you work at is a slave factory. Nigga, I'm gonna fuck if you a doctor, judge, lawyer, nigga, you a slave to the US, nigga. This is what they doing. We not working, you working.
Well, that's why they brought us over here.
Salary, anybody though. At first, that's what it was.
They sticking to
but
the
now
script.
They sticking to the script. They just stuck it to everybody though.
Because
cops,
when they got
nigga,
here,
you are a worker, slave, nigga.
When they got here, they had to spend all this time fighting with the motherfuckers who was here to commit genocide and murder to them and take over, right? Mm-hmm. So then after that, they like, damn, we done destroyed this bitch. We need to rebuild it, and we damn sure not finna do all this labor ourselves. So then they went and got us, super strong motherfuckers, to come force into doing that shit.
Which was a copycat of Egypt. If you know anything about Egypt rich motherfuckers like a Bush, but they just happened to be niggas, took the big burly nigga that was out there in the field and turned them into a slave. That's how you think they got them big ass pyramids and all that shit. This took eons. This took years.
Well, I got a whole different
This took years, nigga. You think that pyramid was made in 27 years?
I got a whole different outlook on who made the pyramid.
It took 200.
Because they was there before them people was there.
It took 200 years
with all the niggas. The pyramids was there before them. Like
that's one thing that I ain't seen them prove yet.
We the seventh generation of humans, and the pyramids were made by the fifth. So they're the only thing from the old generations of our people that still existed. That's why there's no record of how it was built with that technology back then, because the fifth generation of humans were in touch with extraterrestrials who shared certain knowledge and capability with them that didn't contact us, or the sixth generation or the seventh generation didn't contact none of the motherfuckers, because our mental was different, our beliefs was different. It was a very select few that could even reach them spiritually. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but all the proof is on the Egyptian walls, and
I can't even argue with that.
All the fucking pictures of the aliens with different eyes, and the ships that look like rockets, stuff that look like helicopters. Right. They ain't had no fucking choppers back then.
Right.
No rockets. They wasn't flying in. You know what I'm saying? So they seen it from somewhere. They wasn't making this shit up. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm not one of those closed-minded people that's just gonna believe what the government puts on their TV, because it's all lies and it's all brainwashing, it's all propaganda. At the end of the day, they told you not to believe that aliens was real, and then last year they announced these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I been knew what was popping. Then I think it was 2016 when Canada been announced the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So now they want to come clean, but they've been telling us through TV, lying the whole time, just like the Thanksgiving shit, just like everything else about history, lying.
I guess you could say it kind of was like a preparation just in case they had something that was out of their hands.
Well, that's the thing.
I just say some motherfuckers just touched ground and it was just out of their hands. They can't do shit about it.
Well, according to the source that I get that information from, that type of information, the thing that's out of hand is the original motherfucking aliens who came here and invaded and fucked us over in the first place are meant to make a return. And they haven't came as quick as they should, because we now have the technology to shoot their ships down. And out here that they're preparing for war. And which, if you're smart enough, you kind of figure it already started. Because we're human and we're conditioned mentally to believe and accept certain things as reality and not reality, okay? So when you look at it in that manner, and if you look at the real acts of war and the way a war is actually fought, if you have a problem with your opposition being their guns and their artillery and shit is sufficient enough to do us a whole lot of damage, and they have a shitload of them. That's the problem. So unless we're going to bring our entire planet to invade their entire planet, there's going to be a problem. Okay? So the third step of that would be to fight warfare on a different level. Hence, brainwash these motherfuckers, or get these world leaders to start endorsing shit that reduces their numbers and reduces them reproducing. Like you know, China's huge. It's 1 million people in there, like billion motherfuckers over there. You only allow 2 kids.
You got a couple comments.
You know what I'm saying? Then over here, they pushing the propaganda of homosexuality, and it's literally reducing our numbers physically as human beings.
Right.
So eventually, when that percentage gets up high enough, and we become weak-minded enough, and we destroy each other enough, because we're gonna have a war over race. In the middle of that, after the victors think that everything's all good, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't get a visit from them motherfuckers who've been sitting there watching.
Right.
Wait. You know what I'm saying? So we need to be ready for something like that. I'm going back to these comments though, because I ain't checked them in a little bit.
I got a news report too for everybody.
Let me see. So here we go. Fox account, who got 500 million? Ain't nobody voting for Kanye. White people love him, and that's needed to change views. True.
Right.
Called Freemasons. They have knowledge.
They do.
They do.
But we talk about the high up Freemasons like George Bush and them.
Right.
Not the niggas who like ride around the street with the shit on their license plate when on their car. We talk about the niggas that actually got the information.
They're the low key secret society niggas that like try.
Yeah, they know just a slight bit more than we do. We talk about them high up niggas that know that shit.
He said they crying and hollering, that ain't no president type. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Said aliens built, talking about the pyramids. Aliens built them. We was created by aliens to mine gold. Now that's partially true. We were experimented on and enhanced by aliens in order to do certain things. And you gotta remember this. Gold is not precious to everybody. Gold don't mean shit. You know what the most valuable resource in the galaxy is? Copper. They want us mining copper because copper can be reconstructed with energy into all types of different forms of everything. It can be used for energy, for fuel, for weapons, for armor, copper can be manipulated in a different way. That's why it's so valuable to the rest of the galaxy. To us, it's like copper. Whatever, we throw that shit away. We haven't grasped onto how that technology works yet. But that's what it really is. Let me see. Pyramids was here to store gold.
Hey, I got a report.
I don't doubt that because everything is packed with treasures,
right,
and shit like that.
I got an important message for y'all. Trump about the stimulus package.
Make space force for nothing. He said, right. He ain't trying to make the Space Force with the fucking with the motherfucking Star Trek symbol on that bitch for no reason, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? South Central Los Angeles and my nizzle, 85 the grizzle. What's going on?
85 degrees, that bitch.
Rock dogging in the house. Yeah, rock dog in the house. What's good? Yeah, salute, man. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for chiming in, tapping in. We in Michigan.
Hey, I gotta hold up real quick though. New stimulus package accepted. 12,000 second stimulus check and unemployment benefits proposed.
I seen that.
They said the Senate Republicans are expected to introduce their new, long-awaited proposed stimulus package early next week. And here's what they're talking about inside. The things you need to know about the stimulus package. The stimulus package, which is supposed to be released today, but was later postponed, including second stimulus checks. How much would the second stimulus checks be? $1,200 again.
Yeah.
It's going to be a different criteria this time for getting the checks. The second stimulus checks will be the same as the first ones, under the CARES Act, but the second ones would be based on the following: a one-time stimulus check of the $1,200 for each individual, which is what everybody was getting. Right. $2,400 for married or joint filter couples, you know, if y'all follow y'all taxes together. Up to $500 for dependents under the age of 17. So a lot of you bitches that have slutting early got about 11 kids. Times that by 500. Democrats call for the second stimulus check to be $1,200 for dependents compared to the $500 under what Republicans proposed. So they basically want for each motherfucking kid you get $1,200. Fuck $500. So that's just, they just put that on there to get you niggas up and excited. They ain't giving you more bitches no more than $500. Understand that. So niggas expect a little bit of more money. Some of you niggas that's behind your child support, man, catch up with your child support. I know you hate that bitch, and I know you hate to pay that bitch's way and get her high because she been spending the money, but it all boils down to you shouldn't have stuck your dick in that bitch. And that's what it boils down to, my nigga. And I had to learn that the hard way, and so do you. So, just let you niggas know that all that child support money is fucked up, but it is what it is, man. You did that shit to yourself. So go and pay that bitch, you know what I mean? Figure out a way to flip that with another little hoe. Get you another little hoe on the side. They got a couple little kids, and maybe she might give you some of that little $1,200-$500 she getting. You know what I mean? On the flip side.
Yeah.
So don't be angry at your baby mama, because that bitch gonna get paid regardless. Especially the baby mamas that like got good ass jobs, bitch making $30 an hour, and she getting child support, and she finna get a stimulus, and that bitch got 11 kids. Oh. She finna look, but this is the thing though.
Clean up.
She finna clean up.
Being a straight butt.
But she finna spend the money on everything that does not mean anything.
Absolutely.
Hey, bitch, you got 11 kids. If you don't put life insurance on all 11, you're a retard. It'll be a fucking jar in the local fucking liquor store, and this bitch got 11 kids and she got all that goddamn money. Come on, man. Get your shit together, man.
Alright, hold on. Let me get back to these motherfucking comments, because we behind like a motherfucker on these bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For you to envy haters, it's all.
That's his name?
Yes, that's the name.
Okay.
It's all on. It's on all of us to learn acceptance of everyone. Well,
what do you say again?
Can't be a war if we all unite. No schools teaching this. Yeah, but this is the thing.
Yeah, take responsibility for yourself, nigga.
Like nobody,
you ain't gotta go to school. Why your parents send you to school, nigga?
Like now, like this is the thing. This is the thing. Like uniting as people is needed and stuff, but like right now, like I said, this is specifically about us. Like this is attention that we require because,
So you wrote that with him already?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Hey, I'm ready to smoke.
Like, yeah, so the thing is this. We don't want to consider any other shit right now but us. Because the focus has never been on us. They made focuses about everything in history, every race in history,
shit, all the Mexicans,
but us.
But us.
It's not about uniting this motherfucker, white blacks doing this whole kumbaya shit.
Fuck that shit.
All of that shit.
Fuck
this
all.
is about melanated skinned motherfuckers
who've been treated unfairly
and
way before I was even born.
And that's what it's about.
As soon as
we no longer are reaching for consolidation with you guys or this huge peace thing and this peace talking and this sit down. We no longer are doing any of that shit. We tried it. You still been fucking us. That's over. Now we finna bust your fucking ass, and now it's gotten out of hand. So we're not trying to consider this is that statement right there reminds me of this all lives matter shit people keep boasting. No, the fuck they don't.
No.
Because like I said, just like I said yesterday about the burning house, all the houses in that neighborhood matter. But if that one house is on fire, that motherfucker takes priority.
I get what they saying with all lives matter, but what you gotta understand is no. Let me, because I already get it. I hate when motherfuckers do all lives matter because at the end of the day, facts. All lives do matter.
All lives matter. Break us off like everybody else.
All lives do matter, but the problem is black lives, melanated people in America matter way less.
Right.
Like way less. And if you're white,
that's easy for people to say who are not being targeted.
Who are not being targeted. You never experienced this shit I'm talking about. So like you can never understand where I'm coming from.
I want to release that track because if you hear my verse, I'm talking about this shit. Like I
got
said,
it on my phone. I got the second mix.
Yeah.
I didn't let you hear it yet.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll cue that up.
All right.
But like I said, man, like these motherfuckers, like the thing is, like I said, I can't listen to this all lives matter shit because, like I said before, we matter less, and we're targeted. I said that in my verse. I said my niggas out here dying, and I've been a target since my birthday. Yeah. And that's facts, dog.
Facts.
How many of you motherfuckers who don't share my skin complexion can say that y'all been a target since y'all was born?
Well, they don't get it, and it's not their fault. It's not their fault that they don't get it. We can help them understand, but it's like them helping us. It's like them helping us understand what it's like to have white privilege. I don't know what it's like to have white privilege.
Right.
I don't know what it's like to just, get a job over somebody because of the color of my skin. I don't know what it's like to get.
And even if you explain it to us, it sounds outrageous.
It's not outrageous, though. It's not like, yeah, right. Fuck right. I know that they got called with such and such. I know they gave him the big boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that's what you expected.
Motherfucking perfection.
You expecting shit. I know my brother always dated white women. I don't want to disclose his name, but if you know him, you know my brother.
That nigga loves some wafers.
He always...
The nigga loves some wafers,
no, he don't.
He fucks with
the mountain of Caucasus. You know what I mean? He climbed the top of Mount Icarus, nigga, for these white bitches. But listen, I'm telling you right now, his bitch done got countless jobs based on the fact that she was white. He's told me himself. He's watched it. He watched people come in with resumes of experience of melanated skin tone color, whether they be from what you would consider African American or Indian or Dominican Republic, any of that shit with melanated skin. They had way more credentials than this bitch. They was looking for a person at a specific job that had credentials from previous. When they found out that she didn't have no experience at all, they hired her and said they wanted to mold somebody. That's what they told her. So they put up that they was looking for a motherfucker with experience, and then when they hired, they wanted to hire a bitch with zero experience so they could mold the bitch to the exact bitch they wanted the bitch to be. Bitch ain't got no experience making money that she don't even deserve.
And while I'm thinking about it, let me apologize for this fucking background music. This
I was trying
PlayStation will not allow us to cut that fucking music, okay? It won't allow us to cut that music. And no matter what type of screen I go into to broadcast, it has some type of stupid ass melody playing to let you know it's PlayStation. We are broadcasting via PS4 right now. Shout out to Sony. Let me get back to a couple of these comments. Let me see.
I got that song queued up too.
Okay, let me see. Okay, Alien started all this. That's true, Milkman. Rock Dog turned the music up. And what up to? What up for you to envy haters? Joe Dean said all lives matter. Of course.
Duh.
We ain't got we don't gotta ask like your nationality. Why you think they made movie E.T. based on real event? That's kind of. I'm not gonna state that as fact, but
right.
Louisiana boy said, you ever heard in Mexico with alien info? U.S. hide their alien info in Mexico and got exposed, but it was wiped off the internet and people were killed.
Yeah,
I did hear that.
I did hear that
before they wanted to announce that shit to the public.
2013 or some shit like that.
It was recent. Before they wanted to announce it to the public, the motherfuckers tried to blow the whistle on it. It was like, oh no, motherfucker, went straight down there, killed them niggas, and tried to silence that shit.
Murder gang.
If anybody tell them it's gonna be us. That's how they felt.
Murder gang.
Let me see. You ever heard what happened in Mexico? Yeah, I heard that shit. Let me see. I have a homie from Kalamazoo. No doubt.
Okay, that's what's up.
Oh,
West Side,
The
Michigan.
government paid $2,400 towards your debt. Right. Joe Simon.
Yeah, but hold up, time out.
Cheers
They owe me way more than $2,400, my nigga.
What up?
They owe me and you and this nigga way more than $2,400.
Ain't the
way
best.
more than that, nigga.
Ain't the best. You all the way from motherfucking Belgium. What's up, man? Thanks for tuning in and shit.
Oh, Belgium in the building.
Right. They hide history about Native Indians and Mexicans. Of course they do. It's always been about blacks versus whites. Sick of hearing it.
Yeah, but we live in it though.
Foreigners stole this land and brought slaves here.
He said sick of hearing it, nigga. We live in it. I'm living it.
But only if you want to see what you see. Then it never.
Niggas never understand. When you're not black, you totally don't get it, and that's where they win at.
I can, but if you only want to see what you see, then it never changes.
No, we open our eyes, bro.
Pushed out by both sides.
Our eyes is open, bro. We just talking about our side in particular, though.
You can cut it. I forgot how. Need the app on your phone to stop the playroom music. I got the app on my phone. How the fuck you do that shit? Aiko, send me some kind of instructions on how to stop this faggot ass music with. Well, my bad, excuse me. Cause that's even though I'm talking about the beats, that's discriminatory now.
Hey, so that's where we come from.
We come from an era.
No offense.
We come from that era where we weren't talking about gay people.
Right.
When
we say faggot, nigga, no offense.
But just for the sake of where time is went now, Aiko, send me instructions on how to get rid of this whack ass music during our broadcast.
Thank you.
So we can.
Thank you for correcting, being politically correct on that one.
Right.
That was weird.
I ain't following orders to participate in the race war. Good here. No, I'm a Jew. Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Shit.
I ain't got no problem with Jews at all. But see, this is the thing. Because Ian was over here yesterday. He was defending y'all being mad about what Nick Cannon said. Now,
Nick Cannon, for real though.
Now, this is the thing though. Nick Cannon wasn't stating lies or nothing like. What Ian was saying was that they weren't mad at the facts he was making because they were true. They were mad at the reasoning he said that this shit was happening. Now, this is the thing. When he was describing why this shit happened, he was saying hypothetically, I believe maybe this is the reason. He did not say, this is why this happened, this is why. And if you listen to him, he said, I'm going to be very careful when I state this. And he stated it carefully, and it still grabbed everybody's little pussies the wrong way.
But this is what
it was fact.
This is what I need to ask some of y'all. Some of the people that's not African American at all. Just for a second, think about this.
Yeah,
do you ever wonder?
Scared of the day that race is unified.
Do you ever wonder how come there's so much African American influence on this planet Earth?
Bruce, that's my baby.
But it's no African American revenue. The whole Wild 'N Out show is an African American influence show. We used to sit in the crib and do shit like that with each other, man.
Right.
Now it's on TV for you to see it now.
And they was watching it like a hawk. So the first mistake he made, they canceled his ass.
Right. This is the shit we used to do in the crib. Nick Cannon only doing the shit that he came up doing when he was young. That's what y'all get excited about. This is African American influence that we don't get African American revenue from. Nick Cannon don't own MTV. Bill Cosby got locked up trying to buy NBC. Now, in case you didn't know, Bill Cosby just won an appeal.
Damn.
Bill Cosby just won an appeal, and if that case get overturned, they owe that motherfucker a shitload of money. One thing that they got off Bill Cosby that they wanted to get off of him was that time. Yeah. That's all they wanted was that time. They knew they was gonna lose the case after he was gonna get the appeal because technically, but they got that time out of him, nigga. That time gone. You can't get that time back. He already old as hell. They was hoping he was gonna die in that bitch. You can't get that time back. Yeah, he might get some of that bread back and more on top of it. And he probably will own his own TV show before he leave this earth. But what I'm saying is,
he probably will. His own network.
To be so many to have so much African American influence on this planet. and not have to, and not no African American revenue, which means we all still work for somebody, and that's entertaining or making money off of the backs of blacks.
Damn, that's okay, Aco, man. I'll figure it out. Now that you said that, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Let me see. What up, Carlo Hewitt? Said we taking requests. What kind of requests? Comment back. Let me know what you're talking about. I can hear you clear. It's okay. Somebody explain how to stop. Right. Okay. This statement. Said somebody explain. I hear you though. Listen, because I want to debut this track. But I'm not gonna play it over do. I'm not playing my track, man. I'm not debuting that. That shit's some fire, nigga. It ain't even that. That's some fire.
I ain't smoking a month.
I was choking. That's fire. That's fire. Yeah. Like I said, that shit.
That's where.
Yeah. All day. But yeah, y'all continue to tap in.
As much as black people drink cognac,
Richie Rich High.
Explain to me how come nobody black owns vineyards. You know, whole vineyards. You know what I mean? Where they
got a Hennessy deal.
He got a Hennessy deal.
Yeah.
He get a percentage. He ain't got his own where Nas selling some cognac that say this Nas.
But listen to this though. But listen to what Hov had to tell you, nigga.
And Hov jumped on Cristal. Cristal had been out way before he jumped on it. That's why he did the Duce, which is I looked at Duce. Duce was already a company, and Jay-Z jumped on the company and branched off though.
Yeah,
it's a company, so it ain't like he started it from scratch.
But look at the point he had to make. Nigga, Puffy got Ciroc, and y'all niggas still going and buying that other shit. And Ciroc vodka's better than like all that other shit.
Niggas still buy Ciroc. Niggas still drink that shit.
Yeah, but niggas is not like.
But niggas still popped out. Pac said drink Hennessy. Niggas drink Hennessy. Niggas
I'm
still.
drinking Hennessy.
Niggas drink. Pac said drink Hennessy. Bitch, I'm drinking Hennessy.
That Henny and Alizé, that Thug Passion. Y'all motherfuckers don't even know what that is.
No.
I want to ask some of the motherfuckers when the last time they had Thug Passion. Because I ain't bought Alizé in over 10 years.
Nigga, you and me both. Nigga.
I'm not sure they sell it no more.
I don't do that.
Because I mix Hennessy with Hypnotic and make the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, before I make Thug Passion.
Right, before you do the Alizé.
I might get that shit again just to be nostalgic and
well, you know, if it's a liquor, first of all, they sell it somewhere, just maybe not up here. Easy to jump on.
Hold on. First of all, Louisiana boy said 50 got his own. That's true. Y'all talking about that effing?
Yeah, remember when 50 said he wasn't gonna drink no liquor, but effing was Google effing. I googled it already. Effing been around before 50 jumped on it. Effing was already around before 50 jumped on it, bro. So that's how they make you think.
Hold on. Angry Man said, I'm black and I own a brewery. So I'm curious because
what's the name of your beer, bro? Shameless plug. What's the name of your beer?
Yeah, I'll plug your shit on here.
We'll plug your shit. What's the name of your beer?
Support black-owned
businesses. Definitely. What's the name? Put your name of your beer on there. What's the word?
Drop your info.
I think he dropped it.
We'll plug all that.
He might have dropped it. Check it out.
Yeah, he said not everyone is a boss. That's true. Louisiana boy said. Louisiana boy said E and J better. You ain't had no Henny.
No. You know
I can't compare Henny.
That's the Louisiana shit.
I can't compare Yak to Brandy.
That's the Louisiana shit though.
Where the hell this come from?
She's making dinner.
Oh, wow. You always find something else to spend some money on.
Right. Black people. Gotta keep the business moving.
Women in particular.
Gotta keep the business moving, and that's just what it is, you know what I mean? So you're right about that. Everybody's not a boss, bro. But so many black people have businesses that might be really small that they can make at least enough money to live off of what they need to live off of. Thousands of dollars per month just doing your small business, man. Come on. This real shit. It's not fake shit. It's real shit, bro.
You know what I'm not happy about this? It won't tell us our run time, how long we been running.
That's how you was on there for 2 hours last time when I checked up.
No, I knew because I was keeping track yesterday. Now I ain't been keeping track. But we
should have
ain't-
had a clock on stopwatch.
Well, nah. We our first comment came in at 7:22, so I'll say a little about 7:15 or so. We started. It's, you know, it's 8:16 now, so let's get about an hour or so.
Okay.
On here. I'm gonna stop at about an hour and a half. So let's get to the rest of these subjects.
Better.
Basically, we already addressed the Kanye in office. It's some weird shit. Black folks, a lot of black folks is not gonna vote for him. But the ones who matter to him are gonna vote for him. And the rest, he's getting in the other crowd that he just won over by showing that he's willing to play ball. You know what I'm saying? So he's not worried about the urban community who feels some type of way. He's not. Because y'all, the majority of y'all niggas not gonna go vote no way. So
Facts.
So
and listen,
it's a possibility
I actually don't blame you for not voting either. I mean, because the way this shit been going lately, it almost damn near don't even matter if you vote or not, man.
Like I said, man, like that's, but see that way of thinking right there, we don't need that shit. I said, like I told him yesterday, just humor me and do that shit. Because at least we know we went in and did the shit. You know what I'm saying?
I get that part. So
Because
even if it doesn't
what's
matter,
gonna happen
just
for
do
every
the shit anyway.
For every motherfucker who didn't vote, that's another vote that could be swayed in a direction and cheated to the other motherfucker.
Either
You know
way
what I'm
it go,
saying?
I still think they cheated, but I get what you're saying. And so for the fact that you just might want to waste your time just to do it, just for the simple fact to say that you've done it, then fine. It's no different in my opinion that when Ford in 2011 had a vote up there for second tier. A lot of people I know said they voted no on second tier, which means they did not want the second tier workers in the plan.
Damn.
Next thing you know, they passed a second tier work vote. They were going to do it anyways, whether they had the people or not. And that's just what it is. What's going to happen is the powers that be are going to do what they need to do. And if I was in the union, you could literally pay me off to shut my motherfucking mouth. Period. It's going to be enough money that you're going to be able to offer me to keep my mouth shut for the greater good of 1.5 million people. 1.5 million people, and you finna give me 200 million? Oh, nigga, I ain't finna say shit. And the only reason I'm telling y'all that is because this is how motherfuckers think. That's fucked up, but at the same time, nigga, you ain't never had 200 million before, and 1.5 million people finna get screwed for me to get 200 million? Hey, you know what I mean? Yeah, no big deal when it's me that's getting the money. But if I'm the 1.5 million, nigga, then shit. Yeah, I'm feeling it a certain type of way. But that's what I'm saying, though. That's why you got to realize if you work and you are in the union, you got to understand this is how the union is going to be thinking, because you as a human, it's a price on you, nigga, period. And I could offer that price to get you paid, and you will take it. At first, I'm like, man, I got 5K for you. Like, man, fuck no. 10K, fuck no. 100K. Man, I don't know. Man, I got 2 million for you.
Shit. We finna move along and stuff. Okay. Angry Man. Okay. Shout out to Policy Kings. Policy Kings Brewery.
Policy Kings Brewery. Shout out.
Y'all look that up. I'm not sure.
Is it
how
.com, bro?
How you actually get in touch with
Is
them?
it PolicyKings.com?
Well, this is 2020. Put Policy Kings Brewery in Google and find them. Check dude.
What state again?
He is in. I actually don't know. What state you in?
What state you in, bro? Just in case it's another one out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just in case.
Well, I doubt it's another one out there.
I doubt it too.
He got a business. He definitely got an LLC.
It's
definitely a patented thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud to see this, and I'm happy we get a chance to like plug him and support his shit for real, man. Again, Policy Kings Brewing Company.
Policy Kings Brewery Company.
Yeah, check that out.
Check it out.
Louisiana boy said, I love Crown Peach on the rocks.
Okay, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that crown, baby.
Nothing wrong with that crown.
Ain't nothing wrong with that crown, baby. Crown.
You know what I'm saying? Crown.
Ain't nothing wrong with that crown. That crown be like, no, nigga. Shit.
Let me see. We got the weed vote this year. Imagine if you had to renew. Right.
Shit.
Vote
We got to redo every. Oh, you talking about vote again?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we did get that weed vote.
Let me tell you. Hold up. Let me
quick
tell
as
you.
hell though, right?
Let me tell you.
Everybody and mama showed up to vote for the weed.
Let me tell you.
They give a fuck who was
Let
with
me
it.
tell you a myth. You can have your weed card and you can have your CPL at the same time. You cannot carry both at the same time, but you can have both at the same time. I don't have my CPL, but I got, of course, open carry. In Michigan, you can open carry, and I got my weed card.
It's a myth that they even said that shit in the first place.
Yeah.
It's a myth that they said that shit in the first place. No, there was no state legislation or statute that been passed that said you can't have your marijuana card and a firearm.
Right.
Nowhere. And I've looked for it. I've not only looked for it, but while I was in the courthouse trying to pay on tickets, I asked about it. That does not exist. Okay? So stop believing every hood gossip tale that motherfuckers tell you. They can't get it for some reason. That's what the real story is. They can't get in there and want you to have it. You know
Shout out to my niggas that caught a felony early too. You know, feel sorry, man, but hey, you can get all your felonies expunged.
Milkman, I would have put the comments on the side of the screen, but I didn't want to take up that side of the screen. I didn't want to minimize shit. And so you understand that when you actually post it, it's gonna have that gray margin from PlayStation 4. You know what I mean?
No, that big ass.
I don't want that shit. I want it just like this. I'm actually even finna probably eventually. I didn't want to interrupt the video, but next video, this little box right here, I'm gonna get rid of that too. You know what I'm saying?
See that box right there?
Yeah, you see it's a little box right there that's pointing to the flamingo pillow. Yeah, like that's technically where the room center is. Like when I'm playing a video game or something, my face and shit will be there while I'm playing the game up on this big screen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. I gotta take that out.
Right.
I do a lot of different broadcasts and I got a lot of different activities and hustles and shit I got, from cooking cannabis butter to rap to freehand art.
Who was that just came in as
a new follower? I don't know. Good looking for joining though.
Yeah, shout out to the new follower. There was an 8 Nature?
Yeah, I got like 2 or 3 yesterday too.
Okay.
Yeah, but shout out. So many fucking hustles. I'm a martial artist. Google me, 2-time national martial arts champion. Google me K1. You can look that up. What else?
What's the next topic?
Man, there's so much shit. Next topic is COVID-19. This is real quick. I want to know what you think about what's going on. I want to know how much you believe it.
Do you believe it?
See, it's a question of believe and all this shit. Like,
do you believe
now,
it?
look, I'm gonna protect my motherfucking self, okay?
Stony 317.
Yeah, good looking, Stony. You know what I'm saying? You gonna find some real good content on here. Now, the belief thing is what's funny to me. Because like I said, it's a possibility of anything, but I'm going to protect my fucking self. I ain't going to be the motherfucking idiot and die because he did. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to protect myself. I got like 7, 8 masks up that motherfucker. My favorite one, shout out to Soar Above Fitness. My cousin Kaylin White, great personal trainer.
Kaylin White.
He brought me over this COVID-19 mask and say Soar Above COVID-19. That's sweet. You know what I'm saying? But that's my favorite mask. And the reason is because it fit perfect. It cuff under your beard. It holds your beard in. And the motherfucker, the straps that go around your ears are soft as a motherfucker. I don't know if how much y'all been wearing masks, but them motherfuckers be ripping the backs of your ears out. Them strings, them tight ass strings and shit. His shit plush. It feel good. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite mask.
Can you believe that America has to walk around, people have to walk around with masks on, man? Is that a
everybody getting their Sub-Zero on right now?
How do y'all feel about that though? Chime me in real quick. Can you actually believe that this is not a movie, this is real?
Go right here. Soar Above COVID. That's the logo. You see these simplicity, this shit feel good on the ear, like damn.
I got the
You know what I mean?
I got the 2-way.
You know what I mean?
It's the 1-way. It's the 2-way.
Like I said, I got one that looked like that, but like I said, them earpieces, nigga. Them earpieces, that shit probably carving your ear in two, nigga.
This motherfucker feels so soft, nigga. It's ridiculous. This was
handmade.
Nigga. This was handmade, nigga.
Nigga, so was a couple of the motherfuckers I had.
Pick me out. I got the stretchy boy. You know what I mean?
Let's see that shit, man.
Check me out.
This nigga. me see.
Check me out. That bitch feel comfortable. I'll never have to.
It is like a little it's you know what it is? It's a female hair tie, little rubber band hair tie.
Yeah. No. Hey, shout out to my baby mama who make them. I can't give you the shameless plug on that right now because she actually
It do feel pretty decent in this motherfucker.
She overbooked to make these motherfuckers, but she always making two ways. You know what I mean? You're gonna get one way, one color, and then you're gonna get another way, another color. I told her I needed some Africanoid colors because of my Africanoid pride that I got, and this is just what it is. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me get back to a couple of these comments. But that's just what I wanted to know. You know, it's a lot of people believe in it, a lot of people who don't. I'm protecting myself. I don't personally know nobody personally who's died from it, but